What the sig? What the sigma?
Alright,
Hello.
let's go. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yellows.
Hello.
I know, I live
Hey.
streamed this. Let's just do this. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm King0311 here, back at it again with another video today.
Hey guys, it's
Uh,
Sucks
we're
Friends
just
again.
going.
Yellows.
Oh,
What?
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Uh,
What?
Okay, now.
chat. Let's just pretend we didn't hear that, and let's just move on. Okay. Anyways, hope you guys are doing a good day. I'm basically with my friends here. Basically, I'm just with my friends. My friend's crib. And wait,
Hey.
why did I just say it like that? Anyways, okay, so I know you're all thinking about the Trampy movie that is it coming out, and I'm happy to say yes. And this time, I'm having issues with another scene. It's basically the hill scene where like Edward and Gordon are like pushing each other and so on. That's very hard, honestly, because I know a lot of people always tell me about like when will it be done, when will it be that, and so on. And honestly, I have everything right now. I'm just getting some help by some video pictures. I would also like to shout out Project, who also edited a picture for me that I needed for my Trevi movie. So shout out to him. Check out his channel.
Yay.
Hey, bro, I'm a sponsor, bro. Sponsored by you.
You guys are
Anyway,
bad friends.
and also the only issues that I have right now is just the thumbnail. The thumbnail. I need to make a thumbnail, and usually that's not a problem with me. But to me right now, since I have college, that's gonna be hard because I have to
No.
be in my classes all the time, bro. I have like busy schedule. I got a job. I got everything, bro. Just that kind of stuff. I'm very
What the
busy.
sigma?
Yeah, we know.
Sigma.
What the
Really,
sigma?
bruh, bruh.
What the sigma?
What the Sigma?
What the
Bruh.
sigma? What the sigma?
Hey,
Hold on.
I have something
Okay.
to say to
Okay.
Alan.
So now I'm
Wait,
just
wait, hold up.
editing a file.
JP wants to say something to Alan.
All right,
Yes,
What?
Tracy.
This is
Oh
for
my
you, Alan.
god,
dude.
What
Your
the
mic.
Sigma?
I'm sorry, bro.
your mic is ass cheeks.
I was just trying to go to
Just
the volume.
horrible, dude. Oh my god.
I was just trying to go to the volume settings on the iPod Pro.
Okay. Since no one has other ideas of what to do with the live stream, I actually got another live stream. Yay! We're gonna do a tier list of season 4 of Thomas Tank Engine. Let's do it.
Wait, should we do? Wait, Drift, should we do a Super Brawl tier list? Because I've
We can
seen
actually
many
do it. Oh,
YouTubers.
you read my mind. Yes, we should do that. I'll find one
Cause
after this. We'll find one.
wait, we should play Super Brawl after this.
Yeah, we will. We
Three,
will.
not three, not two, three. Three is the
Okay.
best.
Okay. Anyways, okay. Let's go back with the thing. Okay, season 4 of Thomas. Ooh, I have lovely memories with that series since I
I
was
gotta be
little.
AFK. I'll be right back.
It's fine. Okay. Anyways, so let's start off with the first episode of season 4. Season 4 was big. How big? Very big. They introduced something interesting. Okay, let's start with an episode. Grandpuff. You can't go wrong with this episode. The plot is that one day in the island of Sodor, it was so snowy. The engines are having trouble sleeping because of the
Then
snow. And of course, Toby suggested to us, to the engines, that we should tell them a story. And of course, Thomas told them a story about Duke, the lost engine, and about Stewart and Falcon, who worked together on the railway. I love the theme of the narrow gauge engines, basically Scullori's railway theme. You can't go wrong with that. It's literally the magnificent. That's all I can say. Basically, and it's a story about them, and then of course part of the story is that the line got closed, so they had to find work. Like the buyers wanted to buy Falcon and Stewart, but they didn't want to buy Duke because he was too old. And of course, they tell him Grandpuff. And there's also another funny line that I like from Grandpuff that George Carlin and Angelus said. He said, "That would never sue his grace. That would never sue his grace." So, with that said, basically the story. I love the story. You can't go wrong with the sound that they did. Michael O'Donnell and Junior Campbell, bro, they literally did a score with this episode. So Grandpuff, how would I rate this episode?
Uh,
S tier. S tier. You can't go wrong. This was the first
ST.
episode of the Narrow Gauge engines.
S2.
The
Oh,
first.
oh,
The
Barry.
first.
Barry. Do you know there was actually a book? There was actually a different character in the book.
Oh
who
yeah,
actually-
Smudger. Yeah, Smudger. Yeah.
Oh, Barry. No, actually, there was a character that was. I think his name is Stanley, and he actually drowned in the mine or something.
People say that. People say that was Stanley, or I don't know. I don't believe that. Anyway, second episode, Sleeping Beauty, a part 2 of Grandpa. Basically, the story about how the
Oh, it's like a
workers
sequel.
found Duke. They found Duke and they took him back to the line.
Oh,
And
it's
honestly,
like a
I love
sequel.
that was a sequel. Yeah, it was a sequel. Yeah. Sleeping Beauty was honestly like it was also inspired by a Brazilian train that was lost and that they found it in good condition. Grandpa's story was basically like the what's it called? Sorry about that. That was my parents in the background. Okay, so Sleeping Beauty. It was a sequel of Grandpuff. You know, it was a sequel between them. So how would I rate this episode? S tier.
Yes.
S. You cannot go wrong. I love the narrow gauge engines. I call them the
Yeah.
midgets. I call them the midgets. They're funny because they're baby trains.
Yeah.
I just think that like
Honestly,
to me, season 4 was
you
big,
know-
but I never know about the narrow gauge engines. Like that's something I did not know about. And I'm like, when I saw this series, I'm like, wait a minute, is this Thomas or is this something else? Because I never seen this place before. And yeah,
That's the thing.
so Sleeping Beauty concludes the story of Thomas, the story that Thomas told the other engines, and honestly, it was kind of decent that they introduced the characters and so on, and they would actually do that again. Actually, in another episode, Bulldog. Oh yes, Bulldog.
Bulldog.
You cannot go wrong with Bulldog. Bulldog was, I don't know why, but I
Say
like the
his
Crash.
name
The
on
Crash-
he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh yeah.
Who believes in Joe Hendry?
I don't. Who's Joe Hendry?
There's no way. You need
I
to believe in Joe Hendry.
Hey, and also, by the way, you cannot go wrong with this episode of Bulldog because you know why? Literally, the crash scene was so dramatic.
I want to get out, he said.
Play the clip, roll clip.
One moment, everything seems safe.
I mean,
When this be
who remembers
copyrighted?
this? Who remembers this? No, 30 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Literally,
that's
he was
me.
falling to death.
Falcon was
Like, literally, he almost fell to death. He literally
How
punched the
long would
cliff.
this still
People
take?
say that's not true, right? People say that, oh, that doesn't happen. My guy, it happened. Physics.
How long is it gonna take for?
Like
Physics. Won't take that
I feel-
long. Like 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes.
honestly,
Right.
you know,
Anyways,
40.
okay, so
You know what?
Bulldog. Bulldog was a good episode. It shows that
if I-
Falcon was, of course, being the stupid
Jeff,
one.
he's trying to say something.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Dogs.
Tux.
honestly, you know what? If I ever do a live stream, I feel like I should be safe. I feel like I should do a live stream. Like, I feel like I think it's for better if not to use any clips because honestly, for reasons.
Well, I
but
just used
mad
30
hell.
seconds of clips. Remember, 30 seconds of clips, you don't get copyrighted. It's fine. 30 seconds. Remember, that's from one of my friends told me.
I'm
Anyways,
honestly fine with it, but it,
A tier. I mean S tier. S tier. Those three were the goats of Duke the Lost Engine, and that was basically. I think that was it. Hold on, I just need to see the episodes in order because honestly, I don't remember most of the episodes in order and shit. I
Oh, yeah,
mean,
the about
and
season
also
4,
this, I
though.
just realized that they had a whole trouble with series 4 was honestly kind of delayed because it was delayed in 1998.
I'm bored.
oh
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on.
Hold up. I know. I'm just gonna switch to my console. Give me a second.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, you know. Oh
you
yeah.
can't win. Another Duke episode.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
Duke the Lost Engine Railway Series books. If you haven't read the Railway Series books, which I think you should, it's honestly based off that.
Oh yeah.
You can win. Basically, Stewart and Falcon were teasing Duke about being old, and honestly, Karma bit them in the ass. Literally, Duke literally pushed the train with Falcon in front of him. Basically, Karma. You cannot
Yeah.
win. That's it.
Oh, by the way, I'm
This
gonna
like
say
it
this.
shows the moral. I love the moral about this episode. The moral was
Yeah,
that
but
don't
oh,
like don't underestimate elders. Don't underestimate elderly people because you don't know they can actually beat you. It's like the tortoise and the hare. You judge a turtle and you lost. It's kind of like that. It's
and I
like that.
forgot.
It's like that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
basically like that.
oh yeah. I also forgot to mention that you know what's the saddest part of the season 4? This was the last season that George Clooney ever narrated
Yeah,
on.
that was the last. Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
George
before he
Carlin
was replaced
actually.
by someone else.
Oh,
And I'm
and there
yeah,
was no
the
one here.
fact this was George Clooney last season, I honestly felt sad.
If you
But I
guys
think
have seen the season 4 retrospective of Lucky Tug, you guys would have understand why season 4 is his favorite. And
But I
season,
don't know if it's the last one that Rango Starr that did it, that
no, George
finished.
Carlin. No, Ringo Starr was season 3.
Yeah, he wasn't in there until season 3.
Okay, for can win, you can win. S tier, can't go wrong with that. Anyways, we got another one. We got another story. Four Little Engines. Oh, that's the introduction of Sir of
Sir
Scalori and
Handel.
Venetus, the gallant old engine, basically.
Serrano.
Yeah, Sir Hando and Peter Sam, because they were Stewart and Falcon, and then they changed.
They were
Stuart
in
Funk.
the old one before they shut down, before they moved
Honestly,
to
I'm
it.
very curious. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, here's the thing about these engines
Four
about
Little Engines. I also love the ending of
here's
Scalori about like how like he
I know
says like old
no
engines
honestly
can't
I forgot
be
to mention that
controlled.
honestly oh yeah since apparently I'm very curious and question about the engine grandpa to their grandkids or something like Duke was like grandpa to Serrano or Peter Sam
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like I
Agreed.
honestly question like do
Okay.
this
Okay.
okay so
Let's
Let's
not
not
go
talk
into
about
that much
because we're gonna
detail
take
because let's
forever,
talk about
and that
Four
will
Little
be a
Engines.
lost
We don't
cause.
remember this episode,
okay.
so Four Little Engines. It has to be S tier because honestly, I kind of like Scalori's character
Yeah,
arc.
yeah.
Honestly, that was
Scarlery, he went back to the repair to be repair, and then we see him back much
yes,
seasons later.
seasons later. Yes. And there's another one called A Bad Day for Sir Handel.
Hey, Drift.
Basically, that's honestly the most funniest episode of them all. Funny episode of them all, not gonna lie. Basically, Sir Handel doesn't like doing the work because Scalori's away and all, and he just wants to rush in and get work. Well, I mean, no, this happened before Scalori left. Basically,
Yeah,
when
before
Sir
he get
Handel and Peter
repairs.
Sam were first new to the railway. I think that happened, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And Sir Handel didn't want to do the work, and then of course he derails himself. Like out of all that, he just derailed himself, and then basically just got scolded by the fat controller, and then he's not allowed to do work. So honestly, people say that was kind of a weak episode. It's not an S tier as in my favorite, but it's an A tier
Yeah, we gotta put it in A tier because it's
it's
because they
you know,
Sir
but it
Topham has
Hey,
just
just
Drift.
banished him to the
wasn't my
Shadow
favorite.
Realm.
Wasn't my favorite. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Shadow Realm meme, of course. This came from this episode, of course.
Hey,
Oh
Drift.
my god. What's up?
I'm playing Super Brawl Fall on my Xbox.
That's cool. All right. Anyways, Peter Salmon and Freshman Lady. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was a
Oh
good
wait,
episode.
wait, oh wait,
Oh, I have to go because my phone's gonna
about
die.
this episode, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh yeah,
bye. See you
See ya.
later.
professionally, like when I think, when I think about professionally, all I could hear was like George Clooney doing. He's like, "Why do you mean you left the train
He
behind?"
sounded like an Italian. He
Oh
sounded
my
like he was an
goodness.
Italian
Yeah,
man.
he-
I
He
need to
sounded
get
like
the
he was
back to
Italian.
finish the tangent for this.
Yeah,
Like,
Henry.
why-
Lee.
That's how they sound like that.
Honestly, the voice he was doing honestly made me laugh. I was
It
actually
did, because I mean,
Yeah,
who's
they
trying
did.
to sound like a
They
woman?
always do that.
That
They
was
does that.
Oscar worthy. Bravo to Carlin. Bravo.
You
He
see,
did
you
fun.
see,
Yeah,
George
bravo.
Clooney did
George
voice
Carlin.
acting.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, he did voice the narrator
Yeah,
and
basically
the character from Cars.
the episode about like Peter Sam and the freshman lady was that Peter Sam was in a hurry and he didn't see the freshman lady and he didn't know that until like the last second. I mean, that did happen actually. A passenger leaving behind, that's real life stuff that happens. It happens with everything. It happens in transportation, it happens with planes, it happens with trains mostly, that a passenger is left behind. I mean, that's fine. That's basically just happens because that person was late or the train was on schedule or something, or I don't know. So Peter Salmon and
Yeah,
Fresh
we had
Lemonade,
this.
it was kind of A tier because it's
Yeah,
not my
it's not
favorite.
it's
It's
not the
fine.
greatest, but it was the perfect one.
It was perfect. I mean, the moral was just that don't rush. You know, like be. It's like the same thing as from Thomas's Train from season one. It's basically like that. He left his coaches behind because he was impatient. It was basically like that, but just different.
Yeah,
I
George
mean,
Carlin's version
that's
was
the
kind
only
of
that's the
funny.
thing.
But the
It
version was
doesn't.
kind of funny. Yes.
I
Okay.
mean,
Oh, another episode with another crash that you guys like. Trucks.
Yeah, trucks,
Or
troublesome
aka
trucks.
or AKA in the US they had to name it Rusty helps Peter Sam. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would have been perfect if some trucks.
I do not like that. Trucks was perfect. Trucks was perfect. Why did you have to change it? Please.
Because they
Why?
were confused. They won't
honestly,
be confused with the
you know
word
what?
truck.
Honestly,
No,
would it
no,
make
because
okay?
Shining Time Station. Because remember
Oh yeah,
Thomas was there back in
but
Shining Time
honestly,
Station.
but you know what? Would it make sense?
They
If
would
it
have
was
been renamed
renamed
to
to Freight
troublesome
Cars? It will
trucks.
be on.
Maybe. That's right for you. Yeah. Trucks is another favorite Thomas episode I like. But I don't consider it as my favorite episode. But the
You
trucks
could put like a neutral one.
very funny. It showed Rusty out of all characters. That's introduction of Rusty. Actually, not gonna lie, that's basically an introduction of Rusty. Yeah, like Harold was just teasing Scalori and no teasing Rusty, and then Rusty took
Someone
offense
was
to it.
teasing like that, just like Gordon and James
Yeah, and
are
then one
making
day
fun of
Gordon did
Edward
the
and
same thing as what
Henry.
James did. Also, Gordon did the same thing to Sir Handel what he did with James and Trust Thomas by pretending James to be ill. He did the same thing with Sir Handel, who also pretended to be ill because he felt he was overworked.
James was always scared that his paint work is going to be ruined.
Oh yeah, hang on, I'm
He
gonna be right
wasn't
back.
like that
Okay.
though. He wasn't like that till the CGI took over. Or
Yeah, back then he's afraid of nothing, but in the CGI, it looks kind of. You turn him into like a freak or something.
kind of like that. He just over exaggerates with his paint, basically. I mean, you can't go
Yeah,
wrong with the
let's
crash
go
scene.
back
Cool
to
clip.
what
A
happened.
clip of the crash. You can't go wrong with this crash.
No, wailed the empty trucks. It's Peter Sam. But it
You can't go
was
wrong with
no
this
use.
with this crash.
Hurrah, hurrah, roared the trucks. Peter Sam shut it.
Go! No!
Okay,
He's dead.
okay. How did that
The
truck
poor
just went
F.
flying? How did it went flying and hit that water beam? I don't understand that.
I
as
don't know.
kid.
They had
I
a
always
ramp or
rewatched
something.
How.
They had a ramp or something.
Dude, I think the truck probably just flown away because the hill was kind of steep, so that would have made sense. That didn't
But
affect me.
it would have been a go fall that instead of jumping up already.
Yeah, but like, why did it jump up? How did it hit the beam? Well, I mean, how did it went flying up in the air and just
I think the one that was break and then it jumped all over it.
jumped all over it, bro? And then just okay.
I think that was the original one was kind of funny, but with the George Carlin dub was so funnier.
Yeah, George Carlin's dub was way more funnier, to be honest. Okay, so trucks. Basically, Sir Handel gets punished because of what he did. Basically, it was his fault that Peter Sam got into an accident. The only reason why is because basically
His tunnel was
truck
broken.
was Sir Handel. He thought it was Sir Handel, but it wasn't. They were just I don't know. They were blind. Those trucks were blind.
Then his tunnel was broken.
Yeah, his funnel cracked, and as a result, he has to go to repair.
But
Anyways,
his was still working, and he has a boxy one instead later seasons.
Yeah. Trucks, S tier. Favorite.
Trucks,
Favorite crash?
the UK version,
Crash. I
not the
love
American
crash.
version.
I love the crash scene. The crash scene was cool. I love Peter Sam and Sir Handel's dynamic. That was also cool. I love that.
Yeah, the trucks are very civil for troublesome trucks.
Basically. Anyways, home at last. Oh, when Scalori came back home after he was
Yeah, he came back from repairs, like I just
and
said
the
from
first
earlier.
introduction of someone else, Duncan. Yes, the one that rattles and does that. Okay, so home at last. I love the episode that takes out that Scalori's repaired. He meets Rusty, and of course, Peter Sam is of course still in repair because basically his accident was affected him, and so because of that, Peter Sam had to stay in the shed. Scalori even told him what happened.
Yeah, this
Peter
is
Sam
what
told
happened
the
for
story
him.
what happened after. He said that Duncan came into spare engine after his accident. And of course, they call him rock and roll, basically, because he rocks and rolls around the thing.
Yeah, just like
One day he got stuck
Duck.
in a tunnel. He one day got stuck in a tunnel, and of course, it took so much effort to get him out of the tunnel, and then he just finally
Broke his
and he just got in
box.
trouble. He just got in trouble with the fat controller, and then he basically just says that tunnels are not dance floors, and you're not a pop star. And he just looks at his
Like a pop star, like
he's like saying,
Michael
if it happens
Jackson.
again, I shall have to cut your lines. In other words, your line is on the line. Need I say more? Basically, I love that. I mean,
He's
it does
like,
show
yes,
that
sir.
Duncan's
Sorry,
character.
sir.
It does show Duncan's character arc. Basically, he's the grumpy engine out of all characters. He's basically like Sir Handel,
Like, or Gordon.
kind of like Gordon, but like at least Gordon doesn't brag about everything. Duncan does though. So
Duncan
anyway,
is more angrier than Diesel or Gordon.
or anyone else really, basically. Okay, we have another Duncan episode, Rock and Roll. Yes,
Yeah, the
this
rock and
episode.
roll. Not to be
Yes,
confused
a
with the
famous
name.
episode where Duncan did not listen to Diesel, did not listen to Rusty because he's a Diesel out of all things. I mean, as a kid, I did
No,
not
not.
know
I know this is Diesel.
yeah, because just because he's a Diesel, like is people say that was actually racist. That's racist. That when you say that to someone, he's like
Yeah,
say, I
you
don't
call
listen
him a Diesel.
People say that's like a friendly way of saying that of telling this to the kids that like that's racist right there. That's racist.
Yeah, that's racist against diesel engines.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't believe that. I think they just said diesel engines that's like that because well, I mean, they're different than steam engines, so that made a lot of sense why they would say that.
Yeah, because we have every diesel engines around in the United States, and even sometimes in the UK.
In the UK, yeah, exactly. Anyways, rock and roll, and of course Duncan derailed after that. He got derailed. Rusty saved him, and of course they actually got along with each other. You know, like after that they stayed like
And
friends,
and then he went to repairs.
yeah, the tracks were repaired and so on. And yeah, I mean Duncan and Rusty's character arc actually was kind of
Yeah,
nice.
he like Duncan turned evil, and then he become good.
Yeah, special funnel. Oh yes, this is where
Yeah, this is where his
Sam's
box
funnel.
got broken, and then got the boxy one.
And one day when he was pulling a train, his broken funnel, he went into a tunnel.
Like he's
and
wobbling.
his funnel got caught in an icicle, and his funnel just popped up.
Popped.
Just got out.
It got popped off, and now he
Yes.
gets a repair to get a boxy one.
Exactly. Okay, so basically after that, the Fat Controller gives him a new funnel, and he's happy now. And yeah, I mean this special
Yeah, he's
funnel
like,
was
you're a really useful engine.
actually Unlucky Tug actually said that was his favorite episode, Special Funnel, and I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
you
agree.
remember
And I
Special
see
Funnel,
some clips
Alan?
from the
Ian?
Thomas and Friends episode.
Alan, Ian, you guys know this episode of Special Funnel? Was your favorite episode? It was a Christmas episode, basically. Just
Oh yeah, that episode.
Yeah,
who
there's a
doesn't remember
Christmas
that
one.
episode? Who doesn't remember that episode?
Well, the episode was the Thomas and Terrence, where Thomas
Where
survives
Thomas sees
safe.
his parents, and then Thomas gets stuck in a
Yeah,
snow and
he teased Thomas. I mean, he teased Terrence, but then he apologized to Terrence.
yeah,
teasing him.
and yeah, and then and that was it. And but this one was
I
different
thought-
though.
I
This
thought-
was about a funnel that was
can't
about to
speak,
be
I'm
broken.
sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This was.
I
this
know,
was,
because
this
I-
happened
it sucks.
after like his funnel was damaged in the crash. So special
Like I
funnel
said,
was kind of
I
cool
thought
because I love
James
the
was
sounds
teasing
that
a
they
lot.
did with the bridge. They also repaired the bridge that one episode, and you cannot go wrong with the theme of how they repair the bridge. That sounded like Rusty's theme mashed up, mashed
Yeah,
up with
like it's just they don't know what to do. They just ran out of ideas of music, so they put Rusty's music instead.
yeah, and I mean that was really good. It actually kind of captured the view about how Rusty is the diesel that takes care of the railways. Like he's a diesel engine and he takes care of the railways, so he inspects rails. Basically he inspects the railway. Basically, he's like an inspector who who checks on the engines, who checks on the bridges, the tunnels, the tracks. Basically, he's like that. He's basically like that. Okay,
Almost like
So-
Kevin, but we don't see Kevin until much season later. Like
yeah, we don't see
CGI.
that too much later. Anyways, so, okay, so special funnel S tier. You can't go wrong with it. Favorite episode. My personal favorite episode, to be honest.
Yeah, his tunnel will stay there, and the CGI.
Yeah, and his
version.
funnel continued. His funnel continued a lot, and then that's it. That's
And then the
basically his
show
character
ended.
arc. Anyways, Steamroller. Oh, this is where we introduce another character, actually, George the Steamroller. Yes, ladies
And
and
yeah,
gentlemen.
we did get the new character
Ladies and gentlemen,
of the
we
Thomas.
got George. We got George the Steamroller. We got George. The
Not to be
Steamroller.
confused with George Carlin.
Yeah, don't be confused. Honestly, okay. So
I actually
Steamroller.
get it.
Okay, let's go with the plot about this episode. What was the plot about this episode? Basically, it's about Sir Handel's steamroller wheels. And of course, he meets George one day, and basically he challenges. Well, basically they weren't even challenging each other. They were just like teasing one because I mean George like said like I don't move with like you filthy railways on your guard. Pretending you're as good as me, you swank around with your steamroller wheels, pretending you're good as me. Actually, I'm better. Goodbye. I mean, I
Like the
like okay,
savage,
okay. I get.
like
I
the
also
savage
like that
man.
scene where like George Carlin, like after Sir Handel says it, there's like a long pause, right? Like a long pause, and he says, "Actually, I'm better." Like
So
what's
savage.
wrong with that? Oh my god, they put so much
Like
effort
the
into it.
other countries, like they just pause there, but then the other
Anyways,
countries just continue
and of
there.
course, this is where they led up into an accident one day. Sir Handel was just returning home, and then George was returning home too. And of course, this falls into an accident where George literally ran into Sir Handel's train, causing a derailment. And
Like
of
he
course,
caused them
no
an
one knew who to
accident.
blame. No one knew who to blame. But
Like no one blames
honestly,
her.
the only person I would blame in this accident was George himself. Sir Handel was doing everything normal. He was just being behind him. It's George who was to blame because he wasn't the one that pushed them in the first place. He's the one that went into the other track and bumped into Sir Handel. So basically, that was his fault. Basically, but of course, like after that, a fence was built, and then since then, Sir Handel thinks that he drove George away, even though that was entirely
Even
true.
though,
Though
even though
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't Sir Handel, but it's George all along.
Exactly, it was. But of course,
He
some boys
caused the
came up to
frame up
him
for
and
him.
they teased him. Honestly, Sir Handel had it coming. I sadly have to say this, but he had it coming. He had it coming. So, yeah. A good episode. A good episode.
Yeah,
Between a
we have to put it
steamroller
in
and a
S tier
train,
or
that's
A tier.
awesome. That's awesome. I would have to go with S tier. S tier.
Yeah,
My
let's
favorite
go with S
episode.
tier and not an A tier.
S tier because honestly, it's pretty good. Passengers and Polish. Passengers and Polish. Another Duncan episode. Basically,
Yep,
Nancy.
Duncan's back. He's
Basically, the
back.
plot. Okay, let's go with the plot. The plot of Passengers and Polish. Basically, the
If
plot
you don't want
story
to get
begins
spoilers,
with
don't
Nancy.
watch this.
Basically, Nancy, a kid, a child of one of the station masters' kids, went with Scalori and helped them clean up. And of course, he like teases him, saying that Reneus is coming back because we haven't seen Reneus for a while. And of course, Scalori's ready that he's like excited that his friend is gonna come. His friend's coming back, and and then yeah, I mean basically the plot was that Scalori was excited to see Reneus, and meanwhile with Duncan, of course, he wants to get Polish, but of course Nancy didn't do it basically because Nancy had to go that day, and of course Duncan was pissed. He was pissed. He drove a
Yeah, he
train
got pissed off
before.
now.
He took the passengers after an accident with Scalori's coaches because some of them got derailed. He had to pick them up, and of course he wouldn't stop complaining a lot. He stopped in the middle of nowhere and then like he was pissed off basically. He said, "I'm not moving." And like the driver's like saying, "We'll keep our passengers waiting." And he said,
Well,
"You
he's like, I
always
don't
think about
care.
the passengers. You always think about the passengers and never about me."
Hello,
and
what's up?
and yeah, and then of course he continued on. He did continue on, but then at a point at the bridge, he stopped. Like basically, he would not move at
Hello,
all.
Touch Friend.
Scalori came up to help him, and everyone was complaining to the Fat Controller about the railway. The passengers were angry. They were pissed off because of what Duncan
Yeah,
did.
because of Duncan. It's like, why the hell did you do that, Sir Handel?
Basically, Duncan, yeah. They were like, "Why are you doing that?" And then yeah, the Fat Controller scolds him, and then it's like saying, no passengers means no polish. No
That means
polish
like
means
Sir
no
Tom has this like,
passengers.
or the Fat Controller was like, there's no refunds.
Basically, yeah. Like passengers and polish. It's a okay episode. I'm gonna put it in A tier. It's good. It's not my favorite, but there is another favorite episode that a lot of people actually liked, and this is one that actually is my favorite. Gallon Old Engine. Gallon Old Engine. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I love this episode. If you guys have not seen Gallon Old Engine, you guys have to see it. It's very
Yeah.
good.
If you don't want spoilers, pause it and watch it, and then come back.
Yeah, like
But
pause the
if you
live stream
did,
because it's
you
spoilers.
then you can watch it.
Anyways, okay, so Gallon Old Engine. It's basically a backstory between Scalori and Rheneas or Rheneas. I don't know how they call it, Rheneas or Rheneas.
Yes, I'm back.
Hello. Anyways,
Hello,
so
you're
we're talking
back.
about Gallon Old Engine. Do you remember that, Tugs? You love this episode. Come on, we both loved it. Gallon Old Engine. An episode that reminds me of Edward's exploit. You cannot go wrong with Edward's exploit because honestly, they have the same purpose. Why?
Oh,
Okay, okay.
oh,
Gallon
it's
Old
just
Engine
like
was basically like Rheneas had to take the passengers home during the stormy weather. Edward had to take the passengers home in a stormy weather. Huh? What a coincidence!
Yeah, a
Not
storm just caused
coincidence.
confusion and delay.
Coincidence? I think not.
like I.
I'm sorry.
The Incredibles
Sorry.
one.
I'm sorry. I had to. I
Now
had
he
to.
turns into the Incredibles. What's next? Are you gonna copy
I
like the
can't do a
character from
tone
Silent Zone
impression
Zero,
yet.
like Nikomana?
No, no.
Jesus.
Anyways, Gallon Old Engine. Okay, so Rheneas has to take the passengers home during the stormy weather, but throughout the day, throughout the journey, he burst his safety valve. His valve gear was jammed, and because of that, he had to stop, and he couldn't do it. So he was running out of steam. So he had to. He still instead of like going for help, he decided to take them nonetheless.
Like he just
Despite him
ignore it.
being injured, despite of him being hurt, despite being broken or not functioning at all. Basically,
Like trains don't get hurt.
he did everything to help the passengers. Like it wasn't easy for him, but he finally made it to the station and got the passengers home just like that. Good character arc right there. That is a good character arc. That shows Rheneas. He cares about the passengers.
Yeah, that's
and he
a
was
give him the
willing
number one
to do
spot of
whatever
the
it
best
took.
character
Yeah.
ever.
Basically,
Above Mickey Mouse.
yes. Okay, so basically, he was doing a task and he ended up having an accident with him. Did he like give up or anything like that? No, he
Like
kept going.
like you ever said like a year like other episodes like never back down, never
Never-
give up.
The K30. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you remember that?
No, okay,
K30
Gallon Old
reference?
Yeah, okay. A nice backstory. A backstory about Rheneas, about his journey. That was a good character arc right there. I'll give him that. Gallon Old
Like he's not gonna give up.
my favorite, yes. And also, this is where Rheneas comes back home, basically, after he was repaired. And yeah, Gallon Old Engine was honestly my favorite episode. It also teaches Duncan a lesson that passengers are important. And wow, he learned something
Like
new.
if he doesn't do it, then the passenger might be dead or injured, and then it will get sued.
Well,
My fuck.
basically, the passengers would be stranded out of nowhere. Basically, they would just be stranded with no way of getting back. Gallon Old Engine, S
That means they
tier.
have to walk
You
all the
cannot
way like the old
S
days.
tier. S tier. Definitely.
Yeah, this is like
character arc,
the
character
strangers.
story,
They had to stranded it like the medievals era.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, by the
Miller.
way,
Miller.
oh yeah. By the way, here's the thing about season 4. I mean, the first half were now Gage. The second half was just
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah, because some of them they were still finishing up with most of the Railway series books. There were some that they didn't do, and they wanted to do it right away.
Like
So-
they're going to do the original instead of the
Yes.
books.
Yes. Anyways, another episode I like. Rusty to the rescue. This is where we introduce a new character, Stephanie,
Ruffy,
the
Stephanie. No.
Bluebell Engine. Yes, I love Stephanie.
Yeah, we got Stephanie,
Hey,
I love
Stephanie.
I love Stephanie. Okay,
and then we
Steph,
see more
we got
engines
one.
soon later
guys, you
at the
guys
season.
okay.
What?
Can we play a theme of when Rusty saves Stepney, dude? Basically, Rusty's rescue theme was awesome. You cannot. Go
Okay,
wrong.
we have to do something like that because we hope don't want to get copyright because my background it has Lo-Fi Girl.
Low what?
Lo-Fi Girl because it has a background because I might get trouble by Lo-Fi Records.
No, you're fine. I mean, basically, it's just like that. Yo, what's up, Chad? You guys. Can
Hi,
go.
Chad. I know
Hello.
you've been there for like a year ago.
Hello there, Chad. Hello there. Anyways,
From Star Wars.
you guys can.
It sound like Star Wars.
You cannot go wrong with the theme.
It was a busy day at the island of Sodo.
I also love the episode where Rusty and Stepney are passing through the full moon. This actually made me feel like that Sodor was a real place. It made it look
Yeah,
so
the
real,
Sodors was in the real
like a
world,
real
like
life
instead of fiction.
place. Basically like that. You can't go wrong with this theme. This theme is awesome.
Like we came back from the universe.
You cannot go wrong with this theme. I love the celebration tune. You can't go wrong with that. The celebration tune in the end was awesome. Basically, Rusty literally saved an engine from being scrapped. That's actually a good character arc right there, buddy.
Yeah, they got
Okay, and
tricked
Stepney
by
was
someone else.
introduced. Stepney introduced himself, so Rusty to the rescue. It's
Yeah,
an
they got
S tier.
since
S tier.
Rusty
You can't-
saved
It is
Stephanie
S
from
tier.
getting scrapped because they got
Yeah,
tricked
they
by Diesel.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have another episode that's also with Stepney. Thomas and Stepney.
Yeah, he's
oh,
back.
I
Oh wait.
remember
Wait.
this.
Wait. This is
What?
the episode where Danny Mitchell appears himself.
Oh yeah, that's
Wait,
true.
what?
No,
Wait, what?
he looks exactly like him in the behind the scene feel.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
you mean
yeah.
like Mavis in
like
the
the
shot?
behind the
David
scenes,
Mitchell.
like the behind the scenes, like the behind the
Like
scenes.
He
you
looks-
see Mavis in the shot?
Yeah, there was actually maybe.
Wait, you know what? Hey, wait, Triff.
Like
you know what this
he breaks the
remind me of
fourth wall.
something?
Like it was Mavis the whole time.
Yeah, basically.
You know, it honestly reminds me of something like how any other cartoon shows have the crew member cameos at some point.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Like
That's
you just
basically
can't
what
see
some
them.
happens. Yeah, some of them cannot see them, others cannot. Anyways,
Like you
okay.
just can't see them.
Okay, so Thomas and Stephanie was basically the story about like Thomas is proud of being his branch line. He tells this to Percy.
Yep,
Percy says
Thomas
that
is
there's
back.
one. And honestly, Percy was like telling Thomas that like there's another engine with another branch line that's famous. And then he's like, who, where? And then like basically, yeah. And then of course this goes back with Stepney's story. Basically, Stepney doesn't like he likes his new job, but it just feels like it's short for him. You know, it's not a good
Yeah, it was so
run,
sad.
You know, he feels like it's slow, and he wants to find something new, and yeah, his
Yeah,
driver
like
even told the
Salty, but
controller
we
that
didn't
he
see
could come to
Salty
the
in a
island,
later episode.
and he'll come to the island to work with him. And of course, this is where they meet Thomas, basically. But Thomas is like, of course, jealous. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, he's like, "How dare you?"
No, more like he's like saying he may be famous and all, but my branch was the first on the line.
He's like,
Everyone,
"I'm the number one, not you."
not kind of like that, but if you want, you can. Yeah, I guess it could be that. I mean, I don't know. But anyways, okay. So the episode, like, basically is that Stephanie wants a nice run, and he works with Doug, basically. Like he basically works with Doug, and basically the engines are happy to him, right? You know, they're happy for him, and then Thomas comes up and he's like saying, "Oh, I gotta do my train delivery. Must be late." And then, yeah, basically,
Yeah, they went to like that.
But this
He
scene
got
doesn't make
jealous.
any sense to me as a kid. I didn't understand about what exactly happened in the station, like this right here, basically, like right here, this scene.
He was hardly out of sight.
Oh, you didn't mention Doug as well.
Shouting at the station. Moments later came the alarm. Stop all trains!
I didn't
The
understand what
signal
was
man
happening
answered
with
the
this
telephone.
episode. To be
Yeah, they
honest.
went into a crisis.
I see.
Yeah, it is.
Thomas was impatient. Why are
They're
we
like,
waiting?
"Why are we taking so long?"
Sorry, Thomas, said his driver. We're being shunted to allow another train to pass. Soon, they heard a
Yeah, I just didn't
Yeah,
understand what was
I
going on.
think
So basically,
Thomas is so jealous.
like, okay, so basically, the episode was that everyone was going to crisis because there was a new passenger, and that they wanted Stepney to take him and so on because Thomas left him behind, and that's it. And I mean,
Like
yeah,
James
but like,
is
Stephanie,
just
of
doing
course, when
some
Thomas
work.
didn't know what he was like, he's like saying that you're not going to take the passengers anymore. We have another engine that's going to take it, and of
Like
course he was
Thomas
shocked
went to
Stephanie-
do some rush light,
yeah, basically.
and Gordon just do the express, and now we need Stephanie.
Well, bust my boiler, said Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, that's why I like that thing. And of course, the next morning after the whole thing, he still was angry. He's like, shunted on my own branch line too. It's a disgrace.
Like
I'm sorry.
he's like Thomas was like, I need this man to get off this property. Like
I
he's
know.
being racist. Like he's being racist
No,
against
he wasn't
Stephanie.
being racist. More like he was just jealous. He was just.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I
It's
didn't
fine.
mean to do that.
You're good. It's something. Okay. Anyways, back to the episode. Okay. So after that, after the whole thing, Stephanie talks with Thomas, and of course Stephanie also kind of made a mistake too by saying that, like, he's like saying an important passenger has arrived just as you left. He ordered a special, and Doug, let me take it. We had a splendid run, but interrupted Thomas, it can make an engine nervous not to know the line. Exactly. And then yeah, basically they just got along after that, basically. And yeah, Thomas was like the jerk in the beginning, but then like he suddenly started getting,
Like Thomas is like an asshole.
starts getting along. Like yeah, he was like a jerk, but then now he feels bad for Stepney for what happened to him, and
He's like a doorman, but Thomas.
yeah, kind of, basically. But I mean, it doesn't tell the story off as the kids. Like, there's no morals of this. The reason why Thomas is popular is because the morals were not like fed to the kids. They were the ones like they tell the moral. They don't tell the moral right away about what it was. They
I
just
mean
show the
that's the thing.
kids.
That's what that's the thing. That's what George Carlin say about these morals.
Yeah, exactly. Like the morals were not jammed a lot. They were massaged, Like they were massaged to get the kids to understand them better with their heads, and their brains. It's like that. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I love how
Yeah,
they
I
did
agree.
it.
That man, yeah, that man knew that.
Thomas and Stephanie, S tier. Can't go wrong with
S
it.
tier. All
Okay,
of the
Yeah.
kings
another
of the
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
Balled
the-
out. This is where the Class 40 came. What that diesel engine came out, right? Class 40 was the diesel that came into the series.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Class 40.
then he got kicked out
Oh, the
by
guy.
Basically,
the top hat.
Like-
Stephanie's ending of
My hat! You're sucker for your air intake.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so Stephanie is of course still on the railway of the Fat Controller, and that was his last day. Like today was his last day of leaving, and of course, the Fat Controller says that he needs more help, and that he decides to get a diesel. He's like saying
like he came back for a second time or numerous times.
numerous times, a diesel is always available. Please do your best to avoid any disturbances. What does that mean? Said Duck. That means this diesel is difficult, snapped James. And he was right. Yeah, because the diesel was like saying, not bad, I see worse. At
Like
least
he's a
you won't
jerk
see."
or an asshole.
He was kind of like a jerk. It's not your fault, but the Fat Controller should scrap you guys and then just replace us with diesels.
Like this is so dark.
Like,
That was
they started
dark.
Fighting, yeah. They actually argued. They were furious at this point. They were furious, and of course,
And they want him to get off or
they wanted
just
to come back with
stop.
this guy. They want to come back with.
Yeah,
this
they
guy.
want him to. They want Diesel
They
to
want
shut
karma.
up.
They want karma for him. They want something in karma for him, and they did because an inspector came, and as Tug said, the wind blew the hat off, and it went into his tank. And when he was going for the coaches, it happened. He basically broke down. Broke down. Womp womp. Womp womp. He broke down. Womp womp. Okay, so after that, of course, this is where Tug said, Tugs, say the line. Say the
Like-
line. Say the
Oh,
line.
wait, just wait.
This is what Tugs.
Wait
This
for it.
is Tugs
Okay,
was
wait
in
for it.
Thomas
Okay.
a friend.
My hat! You're sucker for your air intake.
Bother your hat. The heavy train is due. You have to take it, Duck. Stepney, will you help, please? Thank you.
Of course.
Yes. And yeah, and also you cannot go wrong with the Stepney and Duck theme. Oh my god. That was awesome. Oscar worthy.
This was perfect. Like Sir Handel and Stephanie's team.
Man.
Really, really. The event it's called the Adventure theme. Like you can't go wrong with this. Come on.
Like
Where's
the
I'm gonna
Avengers
I'm only gonna
moved
play the sound
series
effect.
like
I'm only
that.
gonna play sound effect. Also,
Yeah, it's like a
Also,
series
yeah.
of the Avengers.
yeah. Anyways.
Okay, what was that sound? Please turn it off because you don't want to get copyright.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you
Can't go
that
wrong with this song, guys.
I gotta head off because it's going to take up on my grandson today.
Can't go
I'll
wrong with
be
this song.
back, guys. You can invite me when I come back, my night.
Michael and Junior Campbell were cooking. Let them cook. They were cooking.
Okay, that's so funny.
What do you say about what I head off?
And then
Okay, back
and
to the tier
after
list.
the whole montage of them going through like the hills and then going to the valleys, they made it to the
Oh
station
yeah,
on time, which is Coven
I
Skates.
liked that when we were doing that Thomas Train TikTok in 2022.
Anyways, so okay, so the episode basically ends where Duncan and Stepney.
Oh dear, I forgot to mute.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
um,
Please
anyways,
be careful.
I know someone said it's been 30 minutes. I know. I'm trying to hurry enough. Okay, relax.
I'm gonna be back in this stream. I'm gonna
Alright.
let you know when I'm back.
Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
so uh, Balled Out was basically another episode that I liked from the era. This era was kind of cool because it showed like a Diesel, like basically, and also Stepney's last day was also kind of unique. It's also
Yeah,
kind of
and then he was left off screen without
yeah,
saying
and I mean
goodbye.
it's pretty cool. I loved it. I love that. I love the episode. Oh, we have another episode. That's also another Stepney episode. Train stops playing.
Yeah, before he left.
Basically, the plot is that Stepney doesn't have trucks in his line, and he of course asks Percy to help him, and they of course take the trucks somewhere else, and then of course there was a cricket field, which basically a game of cricket ball. I don't know what's it called, cricket, like as in kickball. They call it
The
cricket, right?
kickball of British.
Yeah, basically cricket. Basically, they were just cricket, like they were doing kickball in it and so on. So train stops play. Basically, like one of the pitchers like hit the ball too hard and it flew into Stepney's train. And Stepney doesn't know what was happening, and of course he drives away. He goes away.
Like
and
he's scared. He runs away.
this is an introduction of a new character called Caroline. Caroline the car, basically. And of course, they decided to do a chase. And of course, they used the same theme that they used in Balled Out. They did the same thing with
like
it.
Harold the helicopter.
Yeah. And of course, this was a long chase until finally they got into the station where Stepney was there. And it was kind of a wild goose chase, in other words. It was kind of a goose chase, basically. Wild ass goose chase. But I did like how like he came back and like they got the ball back, and of course Stepney and of course, but they wanted to go back to their field. But however, Caroline was overheated because the driver put so much pressure to the engine that it started.
Stop!
Over break
Our
down it.
one and only ball.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He was like, "Stop! Our
Stop,
only
get
ball."
that ball. Oh no, wait. Get that ball.
And also the character
Get the
arc that I
ball.
like of Caroline. Caroline, like basically, she got helped by Stepney because the station master and the driver made up an idea to put her in a flat car, and that Stepney takes them back into the.
This is me when I lose my ball.
Like Trevor,
And yeah, and they also watch the games, so I guess it's a happy ending. They both watched the games. They both watched the games. Caroline and Stepney watched, they watched the play.
The game of the players.
So train
almost like the FIFA World Cup, but British style.
Yeah, basically. Yes. Yes, I'm aware of that. Okay, we have another episode I like. Henry and the Elephant.
Oh, this is where Elephant Park is open.
This is where the circus comes. You guys know what a circus is, right, guys? Knows what was a circus?
Yeah, the clowns are terrifying to us now.
I don't like clowns. I'm sorry. But of course, there's animals, and I'm not a fan of those because honestly,
clowns is scary except for Ronald McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, Henry and the Elephant. Basically, it's about the story about it was like the same plot in season 1 where like the engines were like tired of shunting their own coaches because tender engines don't shunt their train. It was basically like that but different. So when a circus comes, they all feel they honestly just feel happy because the circus is in town. They got everything ready. They got the lions, they got the tigers, they got the elephants, they got everything ready for the circus. And of course, one day,
the lion looks like from Madagascar 3.
Dang. Okay. Anyways,
I think Thomas predicted the future.
So in the episode, basically, like Gordon and Henry were kind of mad because James got took in the express. Like he took the circus train away.
Like, and of course, this won't be the last time this happened to Gordon.
A few hours later, the package holder tells Henry that there's something going on with his tunnel, and then he has to take some workmen to find out what happened. And of course, this is where they meet the elephant inside because the workmen went inside and it was very dark. So basically, so hear me out. It was very dark. They didn't have any flashlights or anything like that. They just
Because they weren't invented here.
until until they
Found
until
the
they
trunk
heard
of an
moaning
elephant.
noises. Episode
And then we
basically
see the
about
trunk of an elephant and spray water all over the person.
basically the episode.
We're not going
Basically,
there
the
again.
workmen went inside to the tunnel to investigate. But then after for some time, this happens.
Oh, there it goes. I call it.
No! Shouted the workman.
And it
Welcome
ran
back,
out.
Alan.
We started to dig at the block, but it grunted and moved once.
56 Lafayette Avenue,
It went
56
to-
Lafayette Avenue,
what-
56
what-
Lafayette Avenue,
what was
56
that?
Lafayette Avenue, 50.
Alan, seriously? Stop
I think that wasn't
it.
Alan.
I swear to God.
Was it Alan? I don't know.
Yeah, that's Alan. I
56
knew
Lafayette
it.
Avenue, 56 Lafayette.
What the? That was kind of random. Okay.
I
Don't
think
interrupt
it's
me.
weird for
Okay,
it.
so basically the workmen got scared because they didn't know what was inside. And of course, they also tell Henry that he should go in and see what happened. And Henry goes in, and of course, basically, what was going inside is that the elephant pushed them. He pushed them out of the tunnel, and of course, it came out as an elephant.
Yeah, they got
the plot
scared
was
and
that
ran away.
the elephant ran away from the circus. The elephant ran away from his circus and just came, and of course, just wanted to hide from the
Oh,
circus.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
Tom
yeah,
and Jerry.
54 Lafayette Avenue, 56
Oh
Lafayette
my
Avenue.
goodness. Alan, stop.
It's not Alan, dude. That's someone else. That's an imposter of him.
Really?
Yeah, that's someone else.
Almost.
Yeah, that's someone else. That's
Is
someone
this
else.
Project
Oh my God, someone
Akame?
else.
Is this Project
No, that was not
Akame?
Project. That's not Project. That wasn't Project. That wasn't Project.
It looked like Project doing like just trying to mess
No,
around.
no,
Oh,
he
yeah.
wasn't. That wasn't
Oh
Project.
yeah,
Okay.
the episode. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so the episode, so basically, the elephant, of course, comes out, and of course, it's thirsty, and of course,
Oh,
the
yeah.
workmen gave him some cake. Basically, they just gave him some cake.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie though. I just cannot lie though. But they made the elephant so real. Like, did they use a model prop just to do the elephant? The elephant kind of looks real. I
the
mean,
layers
doesn't it look
to this
real?
awfulness.
Doesn't
Yeah, it
it
looks
look real?
realistic and instead of a
It
stop
looks
motion.
real.
Looks real. Like it's
He
not
drank
animated or
3
stop
buckets of
motion.
water and was
Oh, yeah,
just
this is the funny
about to
part.
drink another
Oh, this
when
is the part
Henry
where
let
he
off
spray
steam.
water.
Oh! cried the elephant. Water went all over him.
Henry. Oh, I feel bad for Henry. And now he's afraid of rain. He's
The
afraid of
elephant and
being
his
getting
keeper
a
were
red
soon
copain and red stripes.
Of course, the keeper, the animal keeper, the circus came and picked up the animal and led it away. Honestly, I'm not a fan of circuses because honestly, circuses bring like wild endangered animals into circuses to entertain people by putting them in costumes and so on. That's captivity.
Like we're
right
seeing
there.
in every series,
I'm not-
TV shows, and even The Simpsons.
I'm just speaking
So-
facts. That's captivity right there. Yo, what's up? That's just
What
captivity.
happened? Someone just mentioned. Someone said my name.
Someone said that. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that was
Yes.
me. That was me.
Okay,
What do you want?
Hey,
So basically, Henry and the Elephant. That's also a memorable
Nothing.
episode I like of the show. So I had to go.
Hold on,
with,
Tito's talking to me.
yeah, go ahead.
What?
Wait here.
I said nothing.
I
Okay. So weird.
Let's
Okay,
get back
Henry and
to the
Elephant,
tier
I give it
list.
an E tier. It's good, but it's not my favorite. I mean, it's good, but it's not like my memorable episode. I mean, it's nostalgic to me. That's all I can say. It's nostalgic. We have another episode we like, Paint Pots and Queens, or AKA.
This is where Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
it's a-
renamed it. Yeah, and
yeah,
they renamed it to Thomas Meets the Queen. Oh my god, I do not like how they changed the freaking titles. I don't
Because
like.
they better have the fit for the American one.
Yeah, because Americans, of course, definitely Americans. Ugh.
oh yeah, no offense or too racist to Americans.
No offense, no offense. We are not racist, no. But I'm just saying though, the UK titles were so better than the US. I'm sorry, they were better.
It's
Anyways, Thomas.
Yeah,
and-
British was better because
I
they
mean-
could
the
culture it.
Queen. Basically, the Queen episode. When they meet the Queen.
oh yeah, and
S tier,
this is
S
where the
tier.
episode where
That's it.
Edward says like I'm too old to put the trains.
Yeah. I remember. I did that line with Elisha's video that one time. I remember I did a line of that.
Yeah. Why did you say that?
because he wanted to do voice actors. That's the thing, and he said that I
Oh,
can fit with
voice
Edward.
acting.
He thinks I can fit as Edward, and I mean I kind of did good, but I just Oh, another episode, Thomas in a Special Letter, where a little girl from England wrote a story to
Yeah, from the UK.
tell her
That's the territory of
the
England.
engines
Or England, yeah, England.
city, basically, aka the United Kingdom. Of course, Thomas, of course, is of course excited, but then of course he ends up having his accident. And also, fun fact: Thomas in a Special Letter was a reference of Thomas in the Magic Railroad movie. You didn't
Yeah,
know
it's the first movie, and we
Yes,
didn't do
it
like
is.
the tier list of the Thomas and Friends movies.
Okay, so Thomas in a Special Letter. I love the crash scene. I cannot believe they had to do so much effort just to make Thomas's buffers damage. I
Which
love
is
it.
actually happening, by the way.
Yeah, it was actually based off a real story that an engine did fell down on the hill. So that's basically true facts.
Yeah, that was the true story about what happened to that poor
So
engine.
Thomas in a Special Letter
Which is
a favorite episode of mine. Definitely S tier. I
S
love
tier.
how
Okay, up to the next episode.
This is
next
the S tier of Kings.
we got Bullseyes. The comeback of the character Daisy. Daisy comes back.
Daisy's first appearance of comeback.
Oh yeah, remember in the behind
Yeah.
scene video when the Americans killed Daisy?
Yeah. Anyway, so Bullseyes is basically that one day Daisy teases Toby about cow catchers. And of course, Toby thinks that cow catchers are very useful, but of course, Daisy just thinks that I just blow my whistle, I just blow my horn, and it'll go away, like saying, but they don't, basically.
Oh yeah, the policeman was like, "There's a bull on the line. Please return to the farm."
Animals, and then they'll go away. That doesn't work. That does not work. Basically. One day, of course, she
was there.
The bull, and the bull basically just stared at her eyes. Just stare at her eyes.
It was like the gag joke.
I'm like, what the? I'm like,
it was like a Thomas and Friends gag.
What was this episode about? I'm sorry. What was this episode about? Like the bull eyes.
It's about Daisy with a bull.
Yeah, Daisy's with the bull. Yeah, and basically she's still scared of a bull.
Oh yeah. I could swear the bull has the same sound have the same roar as something like
she
Frank.
got scared. She got scared, but she didn't admit it. That's the thing. She did not admit that.
Yeah, she spoke too soon.
She spoke too soon, basically. Look.
Champion sniffed at Daisy.
There goes.
Said Daisy, and that was that. Daisy did no more.
Okay, I love that theme. I love that theme where like that sounds like a bull. Like that's literally like a bull sound effect right there. Like you know how bulls
like
are
a roar.
Yeah, and yeah. So basically, Toby helps Daisy out by scaring the animal away, and the farmer came back to get his bull after all. Basically, Champion. That's his name, Champion. And yeah, I mean, basically the episode ends up, and basically just also when Daisy came back home, a boy said, "Look, Daisy, I got ice cream. It's called Bullseyes. I like
Not to be confused with Bullseye from Toy Story.
Get your Bullseyes away!" And then she just ran off. But
yeah, this is a good episode.
I'm sorry. It's not
to be confused with Bullseye from Toy Story 2.
It's all right, I guess.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that the bull.
Toad stands by an episode after Oliver.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's the one thing I said about the Bullseye was that Bull has the same role as something like Frank from Cars or something.
Really, Champion?
No, the bull that bull has the same roar as something like Frank from Cars.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, Frank from the Cars movie.
Tractor tipping. Yeah. Oh my god, that scene scares me as a kid. Whatever I was seeing Frank.
Yeah, it looks terrifying for kids. Why would Disney allow that?
Anyways, okay, so Toad Stands By is basically another episode of a earlier season of Oliver Owns Up, and it's basically the trucks tease him, but of course, basically a truck called Scruffy, of course, just says a lot of shit to Oliver, and Oliver, of course, doesn't like it, and of course, teaches him a lesson.
Great
basically like this.
Oh, groaned Scruffy. I don't like this. Yelled up. Well done, boy. Well done. Oh,
he's getting a pain.
Oh my god!
I'm coming apart.
And then
I'm coming apart.
basically died.
Ow, that hurts.
Basically, Scruffy had it coming. That's it. Scruffy had it coming. And long story short, he doesn't die, basically, but in the Railway series he does dies, but they decided that okay, let's not show this to the kids because this kid's
Like we had to be more like Toy Story. We had to be more like Toy Story.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, like that. Okay.
But only
So
Toy Story was the United States and Thomas was United Kingdom.
basically, yeah. So basically, they decided that instead of Scruffy dying in the original, they actually repaired him, and he's still
Like
there.
he's got injured and he has to go where the repairs.
He just got broken up, and now he's fixed, basically. Okay,
Wait,
fish.
wait.
Three more episodes.
Oh, not to be
guys.
confused with Tommy Goes Fishing.
Three more episodes are done.
Oh yeah.
Fish. Okay,
Oh
fish.
wait, the thing about Scruffing getting teared apart, honestly, if you were a human, it would be terrifying.
It would be terrifying. Yeah, definitely. It would have been terrifying. Fish. Okay, fish.
Like the concept of Thomas and Friends, if the trains were humans, honestly, would be
Okay, so fish.
Yeah,
is
that would be
another episode
so
I like.
violent.
Fish is another episode I like of the show, and here's one reason.
Yeah,
why.
that's good fish. Not to be confused with Thomas Goes Fishing.
No, it's basically where Thomas tells Doug to be careful about fish because he got experience with fishing. Remember,
But he just wanted to go
Can
swimming
you
with
see
this fishy.
fish.
It's not like Henry. It's not like Henry when he does that. Basically. Anyways, okay. So fish. Basically, Henry needs help with the flying kipper, and Doug helps him. But of course, however, though, it was different. The lamp from the back of the truck of the van fell down. It fell down, and Doug couldn't see it. He couldn't see it, and he didn't know what he was doing. But then, of course, he caused an accident. He crashed into Henry's train, and he gets covered in fish.
Yeah,
And
I feel bad for poor.
Basically, that wasn't Doug's fault. I know people actually, as a kid, I thought Doug was just being stupid and just as a
But
kid,
it was
I thought,
Henry.
I thought it was.
It was Henry.
I thought Doug
There's
was.
no
Like,
engine.
I didn't. No, I was thinking that it was Doug's fault because honestly, he didn't see what he was doing and he crashed. He was the one to be at fault.
Dang,
Orange.
this is the kind of problem, Miku, aka Manuel.
But yeah, I was a kid back then. I did not know this
I'm
until I rewatched it, and then after rewatching it, I realized that it wasn't Doug's fault. The accident just happened because it just happened. It just.
And then Tsuchima has you're supposed to swim with them, not you're supposed to get there, not swim with them.
The lamp wasn't secure properly. That was the cause of it. The lamp wasn't secure. The engines didn't see the drivers didn't see them, and basically it just ran into Henry. So, yeah, basically, Doug
the railways
didn't
was
know how-
almost getting them injured.
Yeah. No one
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Up to the next episode.
Relax. We got 2 episodes. Special attraction. Oh. Oh, I love this episode so much.
This is where the theme park is.
Okay, in
That's
Normal
where the
Details
character from
retrospective,
Joseph
he
here.
said that episode was weak. Do you guys agree that this episode was weak?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like special attraction?
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Boswell was an unlikable character in this. He's like, come on, why are your drugs so
He
restricted?
was basically overrated as fuck. But also there is another good episode. I
Yeah,
like
he's overrated as fuck.
The crash scene of special attraction. Can we play the clip? Let's do it.
Burst through some buffers.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Yeah.
Help! Help! They wailed.
You can't go wrong with this
It was
crash scene.
too late. Ooh, cried Bulstrode. I'm
Okay, so basically, this episode did not make sense to me as a kid. What was the moral that Toby wasn't a special attraction and that Percy was the special attraction? I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, the episode's okay and all. The crash scene was awesome and everything. So I have to go with it's A tier. It's okay episode. It's okay.
Oh yeah. As for you, Boswell, if there you are, now you can stay here.
Yeah,
You can play you all day. At long last, you will be useful.
Basically, it was Percy's fault that actually happened. He was just so stupid that he didn't see the buffers. How could you not see the buffers? The buffers were right there, mate.
Well,
They were
it's a
there.
drugs. It's a
I mean, yeah, they
drugs
hit the buffers.
or freight cars.
Anyways, so Mind That Bike, the last episode of season 4.
The last
Okay,
the
this
last
was the
episode
last
will roll
episode of
onto
George
his
Carlin
throne.
and George Carlin, because he was the U.S. narrator, but now he would be gone after season 5.
Yeah, but here's the
So-
thing. But
Mind
here's the
that
thing.
bike.
Wait, before we start, I want to say for you, George Carlin, like if you're, like I know you're having, but I hope you have a great life for narrating.
Great life, bro. Great life. You deserve it. You sponsored my childhood, bro. You sponsored my
Yeah,
childhood, so I can say.
you're my
All right,
favorite
Mind That
narrator.
Bike. Okay, honestly, I don't remember this episode, but I remember it was about a postman by the name of Tom Tipper. Is that his name? Tom Tipper? Is his name? I don't know. Basically, he has an issue with riding a bike because his van was the one that was helping him deliver the mail, and then one day he had to ride a bike because he was carrying the mail. And I mean, I understand why he was coming from. He basically lost his van, and he has to ride a bike to deliver the mail. And I mean, it's exhausted, actually. It's exhausted to deliver the mail on a bike instead of a car. So I don't blame him for being angry or anything like that. I don't blame him. He was very, very distraught. And of course, there's another accident that Percy accidentally, well, his driver actually was his fault, not Percy. But his driver, of course, did not see the bike because Tom Tipper put his bicycle next to Percy's mail.
And then
Percy
shit happens.
starts,
The bike
and
was
the bike falls
crushed.
down. The bike falls down, and basically the trucks crushed it. And basically the bike was in pieces. And of course, Percy
And that-
apologized to Tom about what happened, even though
And
it
then,
wasn't.
okay, so yeah, Tom was like, "Never mind, Percy. It wasn't your fault, but now I only got my leg to get the mail delivered."
Yeah, basically.
Whatever
Yeah,
will
but
happen
the
next.
next day, his new van came around. So that was a good ending. He got a new van. He's happy, and then yeah. And then
Okay,
like,
so
Percy goes,
as for
and of
as
course
for
Percy guy's like, he's like saying, "So I did help him after all, but by accident, you might say."
never.
I would say I would give this episode an F tier, but not really. I'm not a hater, so I'll go with A tier. It's good. It's good.
Good.
These episodes were okay, to be honest. And oh my god, we've been here for so long. I am so sorry to keep you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, that was a tier list of season.
Oh boy, what? Oh
So-
boy, what a
So how would you guys know about this season? How would you guys know about
Okay.
this season? This season
Season
is
four-
I don't know because I don't watch
Okay,
Thomas.
so yeah, the season 4, honestly, after rewatching all these episodes, honestly, season 4, honestly, here's the thing. It honestly might be great or good. Honestly,
I find it kind of amusing. That's it. Amusing. It's
Hey,
amusing.
Drift.
and
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, good news. Oh, good news. Oh,
It's-
yes. Finally. It's ready. It's ready. Yes.
what is?
The Trampy movie.
It's done?
I downloaded my Google Drive.
Oh,
So,
um,
yes. So, yes, we're going to watch it in the Google Drive.
how long is it?
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
All right. Anyway, this is all you guys are waiting for. You guys are waiting for.
You gotta be kidding me.
Our latest work, the traffic movie.
Shut up. Let's do this. It's a video, by the way. We're not talking too much, okay? Ready? You guys ready? All right.
I don't think we can play the theme song.
You want to skip this?
Yeah, because like it's copyrighted, dude.
Oh yeah, copyrighted. Right. I forgot. Let's just play. Okay, let's just play this part because I did. Let's just see. There we go.
Any minute now.
Just gonna say it, he'll choose me, no contest.
You wish. Surely he'll choose a lovely painted engine like me.
Oh, please, you're both pathetic. He'll choose me.
Rubbish! He chose you last time.
And he'll do it again. Not surprising. I am the best. Oh, here we
I'm
go.
the Sorry, I needed an earful.
And I'm the strongest engine out of all of you. And
Is that
quite
right?
possibly the entire world.
Oh, good morning, everyone. Lovely day. Has the top mat arrived yet?
Well, you might as well have just missed him, Edward.
Don't tell me you'd think he'd choose you, Edward.
Oh, well, I mean, I would love to be chosen. I do miss going out. Maybe he'll give me a chance, you never know.
Well, Edward. I hate to rain on your parade, old friend, but Sir Topham Hatt only chooses engines who are truly capable of handling such important tasks.
Oh, I can handle pulling coaches, Gordon. I'm not that old.
Yes, but you are notably the weakest engine out of all of us. Now, I'm telling you this as a friend, and I hate to break it to you, Edward, but your express days are over. There's no easy way to say it.
Yes, he only chooses new and strong engines.
He also chooses engines who are not primarily goods engines, James.
I pull coaches too, Henry.
But he also chooses big engines.
Oh, what makes you so sure you can pull coaches anymore with your constant unfortunate mishaps? A plank of wood could pull trains faster than you.
Oh, did someone say the boss called this one?
no.
Well, perhaps he'll choose a bright and cheerful engine like me to pull the first train instead of you depressing heaps of scrap metal.
please give
I
me
am
strength.
number one after all, and I basically do all the work around
No one
here anyway.
cares, Thomas. It'll never happen in your life.
You're the reason I get boiler egg, Thomas.
Oh, simply get a better boiler then, Henry. It's not my fault you can't be useful for anything in life.
Now you listen here, you silence!
What's all the arguing about?
Sir, forgive them, sir. They don't know any better. Amateurs.
Stow it, Gordon.
Sorry, sir.
Edward, why are you sad?
Oh, I'm all right, sir. I'm just a bit tired is all.
It's a sign.
Quiet!
Are you too tired to pull the first train of the day, Edward?
Me? What? I'd be honored. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
That's a good engine. The coaches are waiting for you at the station. Aren't they, Thomas?
Oh, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind, sir.
Get on to it, Thomas. No arguing.
Yes, sir.
Driver, get Edward steamed up and ready to go.
Right, sir.
The rest of you stay here and wait further instruction.
Goodbye, everyone. Toodaloo.
Oh, I'll get his train ready, sir. Don't you worry. I'll surprise you, you fat
And he's
cow.
off.
Huh. Never thought I'd see the day.
You know, if he wants his railway to be in the slime, he's got it.
Oh, the sooner I get transferred from this
Oh,
railway, the
savage.
better. I can't be seen with you idiots anymore.
Idiot!
Excuse me?
You all ruined my image.
Oh,
we ruined your image. No, Henry ruined your image. I have my own.
Oh my God. Your image is as good as wet sand, James.
Shut up, Henry. I'll have you know that I am calling you idiots.
He's so
still an
mad.
idiot. You're the one who called us idiot. You're the idiot.
Oh,
Shut
dear,
up, Henry.
dear.
I'm already recording this.
Good parts
Huh?
here. Good parts here. Good part.
Hello, coaches. I'll be your engine for today. Oh, Edward, we're so happy to see you. Right then, let's go. Edward, no! Here. Leave me to uncover it.
Oh no, poor Thomas.
All right, you're good. Right. Bye, Thomas. No, you don't get a goodbye from me. All right, now that that's over with, I can go back to the shed now.
Oi, Thomas, where are my coaches?
Oh, come on! Oh, I missed it. Well done, old boy. You're pulling them well. Really? So I haven't lost it. I've still got it.
Well, I'll be dipped.
Yo, it's Tugs!
Yep, that's me.
Hi, Toads. You're
That's Todd.
here.
Yes,
Good
that's
Todd,
me right
you're
here.
here.
I was helped with this project.
Hello
Right on time,
there.
Edward. Good to see you on the rails again.
Thank you, sir. It's great to be on the rails again. It's great to be useful.
It's weird
Indeed.
just
You're very
hearing
useful
me
indeed.
played by
You keep
Trampy.
this up until top of Matt and might let us go out again.
You really think so?
I know so. I hope so. I just hope I don't get assigned with James again.
Oh,
Oh, would you look at that? It's Gordon.
hello, Gordon. Oh, goodness, Gordon. You're taking
a slow goods train. Yes, I know. So what? I'm still the bride of the lion, just in a different medium. Cheerio.
Well, as long as he's happy. With Gordon, it's hard to tell when he is happy.
And he's off.
Yeah, basically that's the only half that I have almost done. I have almost pictures, but like the issue is that these pictures take so long to edit by. So
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, it took me
Oh,
a
yeah,
while
it's-
to do it.
It's
Yeah,
a movie, by the way.
honestly,
I didn't
it,
think about it so
like,
far.
honestly, it's happy to see me, me and myself in the.
You're gonna see Elijah in Elijah's avatar there in the game because basically
Yeah.
he's the one that helped me.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I
here's
can make a
the-
cameo
honestly,
appearance.
Here's the thing. I mean, here's the thing, Trip. Honestly, it's weird hearing me being voiced by Trampy. It's honestly.
Because
I think-
honestly, I used the audio from Trampy and I was just editing most of the cues. I got the cues and the sound effects from GW Shunter, basically. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. He's the one that made this video, bro. If it wasn't for
Yeah.
sound effects, this would have been way off, bro, to be honest. So shout him out.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway,
I'm doing
so
a reaction video.
yeah, so my video will be uploaded by either this week because, like, honestly, I'm still working on the last scene because I have the third scene, I have the fourth scene, I have the first two done. I just have to do the third and the fourth one. The fourth one's already done. I just have to upload.
And they're gonna be a full one later after the part 1
It's a
and
full
part 2,
movie.
3, and 4.
I think it's gonna be like at least 12-minute movie. I think it's a 12-minute video. So
Dang, it's like a short film.
because basically I work hard on this film. Hey, let's be honest. Hey, yo, can we get something in the chat, guys? Can we get something in the truth of the chat? This was way better than CS6 the movie. Can we agree?
No,
Yeah,
we're
we
not.
agree.
No,
Yeah.
we're not arguing with Alan.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Like, I genuinely don't give a shit what Alan says. Also, fuck you, Alan.
Oh, yeah,
I
right.
don't care what Alan says because I'm not gonna let him disrespect your movie.
This is so bad, and it took us a year to get this
Man,
finished.
this took me a few months. I started this back in summer, like back in June or July, and I was like postponing.
Don't you mean May?
I mean, yeah. I started like a few months back in July. You know, I started
Like before, I made a reaction channel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did it.
Wait.
I
You started this in July, right?
Yeah, like here's the thing. I postponed a Trampy movie during Christmas because at that time it was like in November, and I wanted to make a Trampy movie. So because the game also Blue Train with Friends had an update of the snow, I realized that I had to cancel that because basically the snow was in the game, so I didn't want that. Basically,
I feel like it was a waste.
Maybe you will do that in the Christmas special.
not really. I mean, people also there's a lot of people have been talking about me. What's gonna happen after I make the video? What's gonna happen? What am I gonna do after that? Well,
I think it will be a big hit, or just gonna be the worst. Like,
Can you let him finish?
The second movie of the Trampy movie of Rain, I would say maybe I will. Maybe the second movie I might do it. But for now I'm just after this movie, after the Trampy movie's already released and so on, I'm gonna be in a hiatus break for a few months.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break and spend time with your family.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm college. I'm in college. I'm a college student. I'm basically need to get my.
Yeah, I'm still in high school.
1 year.
You're lucky, honestly. People who are in high school, honestly, you guys are lucky.
I'm in high school.
Oh yeah, look at the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, I've been working on this movie, and then people say it's a waste of time. Honestly, not really. I just like doing it because I just want to entertain people. That's what I do. Filmmaking, it's my
I'm
dream.
going to
I love
end for
filmmaking
me.
even as a kid.
Hey.
I don't
For
even
me,
care.
Weird of the tramping. It's weird to hearing me with a British accent in a Trampy movie.
So overall, I just think my trend movie is gonna be rated by this week, guys. And this is legit, actually. This is no joke nor anything like that. I know I lied at the past, but that was because real
You
life.
mean delay? You mean delay it? Not
Yes.
lying. Delay.
I delay it a lot of times, and that wasn't my fault. That was
Yeah, me too.
personal issues, basically. We all know that personal issues. I can't help it. But
And I was
yeah,
gonna do like a movie, but I was too busy.
Can you let him finish?
oh sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry.
No, I was telling Tito to let you finish.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I'll just let
yeah, I
mine
mean
look.
overall. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so overall, yeah, the trend movie is still gonna be out by this week, and this is not delayed or anything like that. This is legit. It would be aired. I mean, it would be uploaded. My bad, aired. Fuck, sorry. It would be uploaded by this week. I don't know when, but it's this week, either Wednesday or Thursdays, because usually Thursdays I don't have.
Like
school.
to celebrate 80th anniversary of Thomas and Friends.
God.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. I would make videos of like.
yeah,
If you guys have other videos I should make, you guys can just comment below. Honestly, I guess this wraps up the day. Actually, I guess this wraps up the live
Okay,
stream.
we're done for today.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
hopefully, gonna make a
I didn't
cameo
get to answer
appearance
my
in the Tran movie sequel.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
Go ahead, answer your question. Go ahead, answer your question.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted to stream Super Brawl for a little bit, but never mind, because
Oh,
you
Super
guys
Brawl?
just said, yeah, you guys just said is like that's the end of it. Like you're gonna call it a day,
Yeah,
so
also-
never mind.
No, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Do you want me to stream it? I mean, we can if you want.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, because I'm sorry, because I know I delayed you with my tier list. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, you know.
I had to make it
No,
up.
we're not
you know
doing the
what's
Super Brawl tier list.
No,
We're
you know
doing. I was
honestly-
gonna ask you if you can share the game.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah, that's my thing. Because I delayed you with the tier list, I decided to play the game for you.
I have-
I'll do it for you this time, okay?
like-
Let's do. You should do tournament mode.
Tournament mode. Hold on, let me just find the
Oh
game.
yeah. I also want to say, like, I have a fun time experience with you on the Trampy movie. It's way too fun.
Thanks. I mean, I just do it because
It's just I want to be in doing the Trampy movie because honestly, it's my passion. It's fun.
Oh, I didn't know they actually had a T-shirt of Thomas. I might,
Yo,
I
Manuel, I got a question.
Oh, I didn't know.
might buy one. I don't know. I don't care.
Ever since I was young,
So,
An ad. Come on. Really? It's like the gaming terrorizer. Keep getting ads.
Bruh.
how often did I help with the
Hold
Trampy
on. Let me
movie?
refresh.
Jesus Christ, Alan, your mic sucks.
Alan, you sound like Wildcat from Thanos Gaming.
Thanos Gaming, yeah. I've watched Thanos Gaming before. Thanos Gaming is way more funnier than it's.
So would have a good mic.
All right, there we go. Full screen. Just gonna ask for the.
Wait, Drift, you should change the format of the stream. I said you should change the format of the stream.
Oh.
No, like change like how you change like how we're viewing it.
Oh.
Okay, this is getting weird.
I cannot hear you that much. The music's way too high.
Okay, let's just do.
Also, I
Let's just
forgot
read it.
Bessie was in the game.
There.
Okay, should Drift do tournament mode, guys?
We tried this before, remember?
It's so
Yeah, you did pretty
hard.
good. Look, see, you're 2 in a row. Okay, keep going. Do tournament mode. All right, everyone. Which character should Drift play as? I'll go first. I think he should play as Skipper. What do you guys think?
Skipper? I thought he was from DreamWorks. He was a DreamWorks property.
Who do you guys think? Okay, but everyone else. Who do you think Drift should play as?
Skipper?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
Okay.
Wait, didn't I just be Skipper next? Skipper next,
Yeah,
Bucky.
Skipper. Next.
Okay, you can just
Plankton.
do Skipper.
Bucky.
Yeah, Plankton. Oh, okay, let's do this.
Uh-oh. he's
Okay, so this
had
is how
fed
the
up with
moves,
Skipper.
right? Yeah, this is how the moves.
Oh yeah.
Alright, boys. Let's see what you needed to get him.
Watch out, Drift.
I like how Plankton was 2D and Skipper was 3D.
Stop running towards me. Don't defend yourself. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Right, Z, Drift.
Alright.
And you can also do skipping ability.
Oh yeah. Anyways, Trip, I gotta go now because I gotta go eat. Bye.
Wait, Drift, press the button that you're moving right now and press X. Oh, wait, never mind.
I tried doing the thing you told me. Oh,
You'll try. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Yeah, keep doing that whenever it fills up. Yeah. No. Do whenever it's filled up.
Oh, okay.
W Drift.
The thing.
Oh, we got Monkey.
Monkey.
That was a monkey.
No, it's from a Nickelodeon game called Monkey Quest.
Oh, Monkey Quest. Oh, I get it, Monkey Quest. I've seen this when I was watching Rango.
Jeff, try doing it. I hope he does it.
What is the
Let's
last
go,
battle
do it.
after it? Choose here.
Round 2. Oh, yeah,
Oh, it's like Mortal Kombat, but kid friendly. It's like Mortal Kombat, but kid friendly.
It's kind of like Mortal Kombat, but Sub-Zero would be better. Yes, I played.
Let's go, Kendrick. Do it again. Let's go, he did it again. Who's he fighting this time? Fanboy!
Oh my gosh, Fanboy! Wait. Oh no, here comes Fanboy. It would be cool if it's robot.
Oh, you're blind. Look at his face.
I thought it was good. I thought it was robot from Robot and Monster. Fanboy. Yeah, nobody likes you. We like playing with the Madagascar more than you.
Let's not talk because he's He's trying to focus.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. There's nothing I can do today. Oh, he's shooting his brain at you. I don't know how he did. Is this dude a robot or is he a human? I don't know. Like, he's shooting his literal brain at you. This dude is a robot.
Oh, that's so cool.
See if Jeff can do it.
Skipper tries best to kick the bottles.
Game freeze. I like that theme. Sandy.
Now we have Sandy Cheeks. Sandy Cheeks is here.
Oh, damn. I think I'm
Yo, actually, wait, Drift. Hold up, Drift. I think you should pause the game. Like, press the question mark. Dude, why does the theme slap? Like, why does it slap?
I don't know, bro.
Literally, just listen to it for a bit. This is the best part.
Can I continue?
No, this is the best part. Yeah, see, it slaps so good.
Oh yeah.
Damn, but you know what's crazy? It's the same song, but it's different from it's the same song, but it's different. It's the same song in the Krusty Krab map.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from a fan made.
God damn. Try doing it there.
I forgot you could do that.
Thanks, Sandy is so powerful.
No, right, X.
Yeah, no.
She's literally just one
RP
tap.
headphone users.
If you go in the opposite way, Drift, it's left, X. Yeah, go do that until you reach full. No, you see your yellow thing, right? You see the yellow thing? Yeah. Keep hitting her until it fills up. And then you do your attack.
Right.
And then left Z. Let's see who his final opponent is.
Oh my goodness, Kitty.
Kitty Catswell. It's your girlfriend.
Why is this too easy, bro?
Fight them.
Oh, let's go.
That perfect time is death.
Good job, That's no sleep.
Oh, let's go! Oh, it's alright.
Come on, Skipper, you can do it. You can come back from the dead.
God. Right.
Let's go!
He came back, good luck with some boots.
Don't submit your score like last time.
Say again?
If you want to. I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
Oh, wait, before I go, play as Jimmy Neutron in tournament.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah, me too, I'm gonna go. Bye. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Bye, see ya.
How you doing, alright?
That's totally crazy.
You see what your ability is. Now do your ability now.
Someone, right?
Do your ability now. Oh, you got him. You can try to do the ability on the next round.
Okay, I might use this one. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's kinda cool. It's a fact. Yeah. No, he's 20. Oh no, not Opus. Okay.
No, bro! No, bro!
He's getting me thinking. That weak. Yes! Best player of the game. Best character.
Walk around.
Random. Oh, let's go. Sport brought Jimmy Neutron. I think Otis out of all characters. Awesome. It was actually kind of good, guys. Never can you guys check out this game. They have a project to watching it. Like criticism, but the game is actually like I just think it's pretty cool. So I sadly had to end the session right now because for moms, and I'm actually kind of getting hungry. So until then, guys, Trampy movie will be coming up this week. So upcoming, if you guys want to premiere it, of course I would premiere it for all of you guys. If you guys want to see it, also tell me what to do after the Trampy movie. Like, give me some ideas of what to post and so on. Until then, this is Drift King Seal 311 signing off. I'll see you guys later. That's all, folks. Bye bye.
That's all, folks.